Corrections was not nominated for an Emmy this year. And that's okay, you know? Sometimes things get a little stale. You know, people fall out of love with them. And you know, that's obviously what's happening with the Emmys. Good luck this year. Who's gonna tune in for a corrections-free Emmys? I named all the guests last week, not last week, last corrections, and everyone here applauded. And someone in the comments said, wow, based on all the applause, you would think there'd be more laughs. Made the mistake, I think, of revealing that there are more people here than the laughs would lead you to believe. We talked about Lorena Bobbitt. Do you remember what her husband's name was? John Wayne Bobbitt. Do you know what he changed his name to after the incident? Les Johnson. What? I have a filthy mouth? Nobody asked you. You live here because you had no place else to go. What? Grab my emery board and sand off your corns? You lady. Why'd we do this? The clasp on a manila envelope is called the brad. I guess, I mean, it's been weeks. I don't know what that's in reference to. Can't stress enough how little of my hiatus was spent being like, did I get that right? Woke up in the middle of the night. It's a Brad. I feel bad for guys named Brad. You know, because Chad got to be like, that got to be a certain kind of guy, like the hyper-masculine, jacked guy, you know, full of testosterone. And then, you know, but what's Brad? Brad's just the clasp. Chad's at the jackpot. But not all it's cracked up to be, being a Chad. A lot of those guys, you know what, with all this like look maxing and, you know, changing their faces and getting all ripped. You know, I think they're trying to, you know, obviously fill something that's missing in their life. And I've been reading a lot lately that it's, a lot of them, it's not actually making them happier. There's a real depression setting in, I think, for a lot of them. And some of them are taking their own lives. And people are finding out because they're walking into rooms and they're hanging Chads. What are they going to do? Take away the nomination they didn't give me? What? Yeah, I know Lauren didn't think I was good in sketches. Not breaking news. Let's see. It's cloaca, not cloaca. I think we can put that to bed. It's a bummer, though, because somebody did write in a joke. A jackal wrote in a joke that only works with the cloaca pronunciation, which doesn't work because it's cloaca. What did Fozzie Bear say when he saw his chicken girlfriend naked? Cloaca waka. Hey, I had my computer last time we did corrections, and I said it was because I had forgotten to have Chelsea print me a script, and someone's like, why didn't you just ask her to go print another script? We just have the one printer. And Seth Reese was using it to print a draft of his new movie. The rule is it's a minute a page, and I guess it was like 700 pages. What else? Someone wrote in, Mother Teresa was a bad person. They knew that, but they hadn't heard about Gandhi. That's because I guess Mother Teresa was the one who would knock over the liquor store and Gandhi just drove. kangaroo meat. We made a joke about RFK Jr. eating kangaroo meat, and some of our Australian jackals said it's kangaroo meat is actually very good. I guess the trick when you're cooking it is you put, before you throw it in the oven, you take all your herbs and spices, you just stick it in the pouch. My reading glasses. I'm new to reading glasses, and people commented that I guess I put them down. I put them down like this, and they were like, "You got to protect the lenses," and it's good advice. I know this is going to make me seem like, one of the elites. I did think they were single use. We're almost done. There was a big box that came, and sometimes you kind of get excited because it's just like packed crazy, You're like, oh, this is gonna be from a weird person. And this was from Mike, and Mike said, could you keep this? I made this for you. Could you keep it on the desk for a couple of days? So it says Nick's on the back. I just saw that. And so we'll keep it maybe the next couple of days because it's the weekend. But I will say, Mike, thank you. Because when I took this out, there's a real weight to it. There's a heft. And I thought to myself, when I picked it up, I was like, you know what, this is my Emmy. And then I thought, if this is your Emmy, things are going pretty bad. See you next week.